Hey guys, it's Van Farmstead here. This is part 2 of my apple vinegar making series that I made. Very simple 3-ingredient vinegar using raw organic apples. Just cut the apples up, peeling and all, everything on them. You just wash them real good. I believe these are Pink Lady apples. I got them at Publix, and washed them real good. Just cut them up into, well, little cubes size pieces, and I added 1 heaping tablespoon of brown sugar per apple, and filled the rest up with water. And I started this on the 22nd of April, and now this is May the 13th. It's today. So you can see, let me find a light and put on here. There's a mother forming on the bottom of the container. You can see down in there, there's the mother. It's coming up the side there a little bit, and there's a little bit down there. And these apples, you can still see air bubbles coming out on them, so it's still fermenting. And what happens here is we're going to take the apples out, and then after we take the apples out, we're going to let this this vinegar actually ferment for another 3 weeks. So let's go ahead and take the top off and see what we got. And these are just coffee filters and a rubber band. So, oh wow, lot of liquid came off the top of that, and that is the top that I used. You can actually see some mother growing on it. I don't know if you can see that or not. Maybe I put the flashlight on it so you can see it better. That is the vinegar mother that's growing on it. That's what you want to see. There's no fuzzies or anything like that growing. So that's great. If you do this, and when you come along to take the fruit out and there's like mold or mildew or something growing on top, that means that your fruit was not completely covered with water. You can use one of the little fermenter water valves, like an airlock, but I don't have one, so I don't have any, I think they call them sauerkraut weights or fermenting weights. And usually a fermenting crock will just have a straight side. It'll be just no shoulder to it, and that way you can put a weight on top and the weight will hold everything underneath the liquid. And since I don't have that, I had to make do with what I did have, which is this little, I think this was a Glad plastic container lid that I cut the edges off. I folded it up like a taco and put it down underneath the shoulder. I cut little holes and slits in it so that the liquid would come through and be on top of it, and it's holding everything down still underneath the liquid. So I'm going to get this out, and we'll take the fruit out and show you how it looks. Okay guys, so we've got all of the apples out, and it dropped the volume from the top of the jar down to about the middle of that first tape line. So here's all the apples that came out, and the you can see I literally cut the whole apple up and threw the whole thing in there. There's part of the stem from the apple. I didn't peel them, I didn't do anything, I just washed them really good, chopped them up, threw them in there. So they smell really, really, really good. Right now they're getting that vinegary, pickly smelled flavor, and kind of almost apple cidery. It smells really good to me anyway. I used wooden utensils to get them out. These are bamboo. I think I paid $2 for the two of them, and we're going to cover up the coffee filter back onto the top, and we're going to let it go with just the vinegar and the mother in here for another 3 weeks, and then we'll give you an update and let you know how it turns out. Hopefully in 3 weeks we'll have some really nice apple vinegar. So y'all take care. Have a good one.